Hello everyone. Welcome to my presentation on the importance of collaboration with families in teaching numeracy, maths, and ICT in early childhood education. This recording is presented by Cathy Noel, student ID S1509719. When schools, families, and community groups work together to support learning, children tend to do better in school, stay in school longer, and like school more. This is a quote from Henderson and MAP 2002. Families, when I say families, this includes parents, caregivers, guardians, and family members being the primary caregiver, and children spending a lot of time with their families. They are the ones that will shape the child's motivation to learn maths. The positive approach they will have in talking about maths and recognizing when they are doing maths during everyday life experience will help the children to be more familiar with maths and numeracy. Building strong relationships. To achieve partnership, families need to build a strong relationship of home to care and vice versa. There are 3 different ways of communications: sharing successes and challenges, one-way communication, and two-way communication. Let's look at the one-way communication. This communication can be used to share what is being done already at the center and supply suggested experiences or learning that families might engage in. For example, we can communicate with families through newsletters, documentation, take-home resources. Now we will look at the two-way communication. A two-way communication is, for example, the form of communication, take-home math resources that are accompanied by family feedback forms, which in turn impact on the future math learnings in the setting. Communication that values the input of both the school and families has potential to enhance a child's learning in mathematics further. Communication that invites family feedback and engagement can build better outcomes and remove power imbalances. Sharing successes and challenges, the third way of communicating. Encouraging families to share anecdotes and activities they tried at home and share successes and challenges that they have overcome. This can be shared with the setting, but also between families. Families are a rich source of everyday mathematics within varied contexts. Through feedback on discoveries during direct or indirect mathematical opportunities at home, families provide the school with valuable insights into the child's learning. This was a quote from Det Victoria 2021. Through these strong relationships, they can support mathematical learning in ways such as helping families gain a better understanding of math curriculum, what is being done and why, fostering positive attitudes about maths, linking what the children are learning in the classroom to the home. Some strategies might be: create math kits with clear, concise instructions and all materials necessary to complete activities related to number sense, patterns, shapes, seriation, classification, measurement, and graphing. Developing self-contained mobile learning centers that integrate math and science, allowing families to explore specific themes and content through active hands-on experience. Sending home a newsletter to explain ways that parents are already incorporating mathematics in the early childhood settings. Let's look now at more strategies that can be used. Families can teach children to see and name small quantities, count and point out shapes. Children can help with measuring ingredients. When they follow a nighttime routine, there is a strong relationship between the frequency that families engage in direct mathematics activities and children's mathematics proficiency. From a very young age, adults invite children to use mathematics to understand and participate in their world. Let's get a more in-depth. Let's go more in depth with the following strategies. For example, the nighttime routine. It can be taking a bath, brushing their teeth, reading a story, and going to sleep. Children demonstrate an understanding of sequence and order. Other examples can be questions like, would you like another piece of toast? We need to find the other shoe. We need one for each foot. How old are you today? 3? Happy birthday. How many plates do we need? We lived at number 36. What is numeracy? Numeracy is a capacity, confidence, and disposition to use mathematics in daily life. The EYLF says numeracy is partial sense, structure, and pattern, number, measurement, data, argumentation, connections, and exploring the world mathematically are the powerful mathematical ideas children need to become numerate. The 3 key mathematical concepts are number and algebra, measurement and geometry, statistics, and probability. We will look now at numbers and algebra. Children are engaging with number and algebra when they use mathematics words to describe the world. Example, lots of, more than. Use numbers to count and refer to objects and people in their lives. Example, I am 3 years old. I have 2 trucks at home. Use numbers to solve problems. Example, I need another glass for the table. Begin to count objects in a sequence and recognize the way numbers work. Measurement and geometry. Let's break down what measurement and geometry looks like. Measurement and geometry for young children involves exploring mathematical concepts such as size, shape, position, and dimensions of objects. Children are engaging with measurement and geometry when they feel different shaped items, sort objects according to their shape, draw shapes in their art, describe the world around them using concepts such as, I like the circle one, or I put my hat in the big basket, or the snake was really long. Statistics and probability. Statistics and probability for young children involve sorting, understanding, and presenting information from groups of objects in order to understand what is happening. Children are engaging with statistics and probability when they collect and sort ideas of group of objects into categories. Talk about whether they need to take a coat with them when they go on a walk. Example, is it going to rain? Reading can be another source of teaching maths to children. When talking about mathematics, it is important that reading is done together. Some books teach math directly. Counting books involve determining the number of objects on a page. Shape books may define the figures. saying explicitly that a triangle has three sides, excuse me. Over storybooks like Elevator Magic ground the concepts in a cohesive narrative in which characters explore math ideas and solve problems, like which button to press if the goal is to make an elevator go from the 10th floor to another floor 5 levels down. A third category of storybooks includes math implicitly. On the surface, Goldilocks and the Three Bears is about a young girl who goes for a walk in the woods and finds herself alone in the bear house, where she gets into trouble. However, beneath the surface, important math concepts of size and order support the narrative. Papa Bear has a big bowl of porridge and Baby Bear has a small bowl. Mama's bed is both smaller than Papa's bed, larger than Baby's. The story makes no sense unless the child understands the relative sizes of the bears and how they relate to the bowls of porridge. Now, that was it for my presentation. I hope you like it.